Good morning, students. Before this, we have seen that after visiting at the third level, Charlie wanted to buy two tickets for Galesburg, Illinois, and when the money was given by him to the clerk, then the clerk refused to accept the money and asked to Charlie that Mister, these are not the currency. Okay, these are not the currency, and Charlie did not want to go to jail in 1890s, so he escaped from there. He went from there, and next day at interval time, at lunch time, he withdrew $300 from the bank. Almost he was having $300 only in his account. Okay, and he went to a shopkeeper. He went to the shopkeeper who was accepting the dollars and giving old currency. After that, I have never again after that he went to find out the third level, as he wanted to purchase, he wanted to buy two tickets for Galesburg, Illinois. So he searched many times for the third level, but he could not find it. Okay, again, but I have never again found the corridor that leads to the third level at Grand Central Station. Okay, I word is used for Charlie. Charlie is saying that I have tried many times to find out the corridors which leads to the third level of Grand Central Station, but he could not found it. Although I have tried often enough, means he has tried, or he had tried many times to find out the corridor which leads him to the third level of Grand Central Station, but he could not find it. Lauja was pretty worried about. I told her all this. When all these incidents were narrated by the narrator, by Charlie, to his wife Lauja, he was worried about this. He was anxious about this, and did not want me to look for the third level anymore. And she had forbidden Charlie to look for the third level. Or you can say in other words, she had asked her husband not to search out for the third level anymore. And after a while I stopped. I tried many times, but after some time I stopped it. I stopped searching out for the third level. I went back to my stamps. Okay, and Charlie again returned his mind towards his stamp collection. And but now we were both looking every weekend, because now we have proof that the third level is still there. Okay, and the narrator Charlie and his wife, both of them were searching out in the stamp collection, because they knew very well that, because the narrator knew very well that the third level the third level is even today. And my friend Sam Weiner disappeared all of a sudden. Sam Weiner, the psychiatrist friend of Charlie, disappeared, vanished, went away somewhere. Nobody knew where. Okay, it was totally unknown fact for everyone that where Sam Weiner had gone. But I, a sort of suspected, because Sam is a city boy. Okay, but I was having a doubt about Sam Weiner, that perhaps he had gone to Galesburg, Illinois, because he was a city boy, and I used to tell him about Galesburg, and the narrator used to tell him about the Galesburg. So narrator was having a doubt that perhaps Sam Weiner had gone to Galesburg. I went to school there, and he always said he liked the sound of the place. Okay, in the school, Sam Weiner had perfectly explained to Charlie that he liked such kind of place where he could found peace, and that is where he is. All right, in 1894, and Charlie was having a doubt. Charlie was suspecting that Sam Weiner has gone to 1894. 1894 means Galesburg, Illinois. Because one night fussing with my stamp. One night fussing with my stamp. Fussing with means displaying an excessive attention. One night when Charlie was having a great attention, excessive attention to his stamp collection, I found, well, do you know what a first day cover is? Okay, I found the first day cover. And here is the question which is mostly asked. That what is a first day cover? This is the question which usually asked, and we are going to find the answer after reading this. Well, do you know what a first day cover is? Okay, what is a first day cover? When a new stamp is, this is the answer of that question. When a new stamp is issued, stamp collectors buy some and use them to mail envelopes to themselves on the very first day of the sale. Okay, when any stamp is issued, then the stamp collectors purchase it, buy it, and mail the envelopes to their own address, putting a blank paper in it, and the postmark proves the date. What do you mean by postmark? Okay, postmark, stamp of the post office, and post office stamps proves the date. Okay, when it passed through the postmaster stamped it, and that proves the date. And the envelope is called a first day cover, and that envelope is called a first day cover. Once again, I am repeating that. What do you think about the first day cover? Yeah, what is a first day cover? This question is usually asked. That what is a first day cover? Once again, when I am giving answer, when any stamp is issued, the stamp collectors buy it, purchase it on the first day when it is issued, and mail that envelopes with that stamp on the very first day on their own address, putting a blank paper in this, and when it passed through the postmaster stamped it. Okay, and that postmark proves the date. Postmark means postal stamp. Postal stamp proves the date, and that envelope is called a first day cover, the first day cover. They are never opened, and that envelope is never opened. You just put blank paper in the envelope, because you know very well that this is the envelope which is sent by you on your own address, and you have put a blank paper in this, so you are very well known about this, so you never open it. That night among my oldest first day cover. Okay, that night when I was searching my oldest cover, I found one that should have not been there. I found one envelope which should not have been there, and that envelope should not have been there, but there it was. There. It should not be there, but it was there. It was there because someone has mailed it to my grandfather at his home in Galesburg. Why that envelope was there? Because this envelope was mailed to my grandfather at his home, and the home of my grandfather was at Galesburg, and it was posted to my grandfather, so it was there. And that was the address on the envelope set. Okay, and the address of my grandfather was written on it, and it had been there since July 1894, and that envelope was That envelope was there since July 18, 1894. The postmark and how the writer come to know about the date? Because of the postmark, because of the postal stamp, he come to know the date. Okay, I did not remember it all, but he is saying that I have totally forgotten about it. I did not know anything about this. Okay. Yes, the stamp was a 6 cent. The price of the stamp was 6 cent, and the color was dull brown with a picture of the President Garfield, and there was the picture on the stamp of the President Garfield. Okay, and on the stamp there was a picture of the President Garfield. Naturally, when the envelope came to Granddad in the mail, it went right into his collection and stayed. Obviously, when the envelope came to the address of the grandfather, so naturally it reached to the collection of the narrator, and it remained there for a long time till I took it out, and till the time it was not taken out and opened it. The paper inside was not blank, it read, and the paper which was put inside it was not blank. There was something. Okay, and what was written? 941 Willard Street, Galesburg, Illinois, July 1894. Charlie, this is the letter which is written by Sam Weiner. Charlie, I got to wishing that you were right. Okay, Sam Weiner, the friend, is writing this letter from the Galesburg, Illinois. Okay, Galesburg, Illinois, and he is saying that Charlie, I got to wishing that you were right. Charlie, I am thinking that you were right when you were telling me about the third level, about the existence of third level, and you have visited on third level, you had been on the third level, so you were right. Then I got to believing you were right. Okay, then I started. Sam Weiner is saying that whenever you were telling me, when you were telling me about the existence of third level, as you have visited to the third level, I started believing that you were right. And Charlie, it is true. And Charlie, it is correct. It is true that third level exists. I found the third level. Sam Weiner is saying that I have found the third level. I have been here 2 weeks. And I am staying at Galesburg for 2 weeks, and now down the street at Delhi's someone is playing a piano, and in the street of the Delhi's someone is playing on piano, and they are all out of the front porch singing Nelly's Home. Sing Nelly's Home. What do you think about Sing Nelly's Home? Sing Nelly's Home is a song, a very popular song which was sung, in 1890s. Okay, once again, Sing Nelly's Home is a very popular song which was sung in 1890. Okay, and he is telling that the one of the people was playing piano, and the people were standing out of their houses near the porch. They were standing at the porch, and what the writer wants to convey by this line, he wants to convey the message that in those days the people were having much more leisure time. There were love, there were togetherness, there were affection among the people when the people were having a lot of time to enjoy such a thing as the song was being sung by someone, a man was playing piano. Okay, means people were having a lot of time to spare. Okay, and someone was singing Sing Nelly's Home. Okay, and I am invited over for lemonade. Okay, lemonade is you can say a kind of juice which is made of lemon. Lemonade, a kind of juice which is made of lemon. Okay, lemonade, a sweet fizzy drink with the flavor of lemon. A sweet fizzy drink I was invited for a sweet fizzy drink with the flavor of lemon. Come on back, Charlie and Lauja. Keep looking till you find the third level. And Sam Wenner is saying that Charlie and Lauja, okay, both of you continuously search continuously the third level until you find it. It was worth. Believe me that whatever you are searching, it is having some meaning. Okay, it is having some meaning, means the whatever the work you are doing, this work is having some meaning. The note is signed Sam, and who has signed the letter? The letter was signed by Sam. The letter was signed by Sam. At the stamp and coin store I go. At the stamp and coin store I go. Okay, Charlie is saying that I visited to the stamp and coin store. Why he visited? Because he wanted to know the fact where Sam Wenner has got the money to reach that place. Where Sam Wenner has got the money to reach that place. This is the reason that he has gone to the stamp and the coin shop, coin store. I found out Sam bought $800 worth of old style currency, and Charlie come to know from there. That Sam Wenner has bought $800 worth of olden style currency, and that ought to set him up in a nice little hay. And this money was sufficient. This money was enough for Sam Wenner to open the shop of hay, feed and grain business. Food for animals. Feed word is used here. Food for animals. Hay word means in Hindi dried grass. Okay, so that money was sufficient, enough money for him to open a shop of hay, feed means food for animals, and grain business. He always said that what he really wished he could do, and it was always said by him that whatever he like, he will do it, and he certainly cannot go back to his old business. And his psychiatrist friend Sam Wenner did not want to return to his old business. And what was the old business? Old business was he was a psychiatrist. So he did not want to return to his old business, because that business was not a good business for him, good work for him. Okay, and not in Galesburg. Okay, not in Galesburg, Illinois in 1894. Okay, and he did not want to return to his old business. What was the old business? He was a psychiatrist. Okay, he is calling this work as a business. Okay, and not in Galesburg, Illinois in 1894. Okay, his old business. Why? Sam was my psychiatrist. Okay, why? Because Sam was his psychiatrist friend. Okay, now we are going. Sam was his psychiatrist friend. Now we are going to discuss about those questions, about read and find out. About the questions, read and find out. First question is, what does the third level refer to? The third level refers to the subway of the Grand Central Station. The third level refers to the subway of Grand Central Station. Okay. The third level refers to the subway of the Grand Central Station, from where trains leave for far-flung destinations in space and time, such as Galesburg, Illinois, in 1894. Okay. And the next question is, would Charlie ever go back to the ticket counter on the third level to buy tickets? Okay. Yes. Would Charlie ever go back to the ticket counter on the third level to buy tickets to Galesburg for himself and his wife. Okay, no, I think that it was his imagination. Charlie had by chance strayed on to the ticket counter on the third level at the Grand Central Station. Here everything and every person seemed to belong to a bygone era, and that bygone era was the era of 1890s. Charlie wanted to buy 2 tickets to Galesburg, one for himself and the other for his wife Lauja. The booking clerk calculated the fare, but refused to accept the money Charlie offered. He thought Charlie was swindling him. He threatened to get him punished. Charlie did not want to go to jail, so he ran away from there. Charlie had noticed that the money in the cash drawer of the booking clerk was of olden style bills. These were half again as big as the money in current you can say current time, current use. Moreover, they were looking different. Okay, yes. Once again, no, let us proceed. Okay, and guys, I think this is enough. This is sufficient for today. And in today's lecture I have finished the chapter, and the questions we have discussed, read and find out it. Okay, we have discussed read and find out it. There were only 2 questions, read and find out it. And in our next lecture we will discuss about the question that reading with insight, about the questions that is under title reading with insight in our next lecture. Okay guys, thank you, have a nice day, enjoy it.